Okaya Mitsuko had just been cheated on by his wife. They had been dating since college. She was beautiful, popular, and the kind of woman everyone admired. To Okaya, she wasn't just his wife. She was his pride and joy. But never in his wildest dreams did he think she'd betray him. And worse, with his junior colleague. When he caught her in the act, she had the audacity to say, "It's all your fault." That's emotional damage level 99. Okaya could only wonder, did Misi really leave with that guy? But at this point, he was too numb to care. So he decided to head out for dinner, muttering, I might as well eat something luxurious. As he stepped outside, lost in thought, he noticed a high school girl sitting by his door, crying. Great! First a cheating wife, now random crying high school girls at his doorstep. My man can't catch a break. The girl looked up through her tears and softly called out, Sensei. Okaya froze. Sensei! He blinked in confusion. That's some base-usted girl? What's happening here? Before he could ask anything, a loud voice shouted, Hey! You made my sister cry. He turned toward the voice and saw another girl, this one blonde, confident, and clearly a gal. From wife drama to a high school harem speedrun in under 2 minutes. Impressive. Looking between the two girls, Okaya thought, another one? A gal too? An older sister? The blonde girl stepped up with a teasing smirk. That's not good, mister, making my sister cry like that. There, don't cry, sis. Okaya was baffled. Oh no, wait, I didn't do anything. What's going on here? Two girls in front of his house, one shy and teary, one bold and chaotic, both calling him sensei. Sir, this is not a visual novel. You can't just unlock the twin route by accident. Then the blonde gal dropped the bomb. Depshu, mister, would you let us stay the night? We can, do dirty things in return. Okaya froze mid-blink. Bro's brain just blue-screened. A dirty things? What is this? A side quest from the devil? Before he could respond, she leaned in, pouting. Didn't you hear? I said we can do dirty things, so let us stay. Let us stay. But Okaya simply patted her head and said, I can hear you just fine. And don't say things like that. She made a fuss. This is no joke. I'm serious. To which he replied calmly, that makes it even worse. I have no such intention. You two should go home. But the quiet sister grabbed his hand and pleaded, Please, we have nowhere else to go. Her sister suddenly said, Hey, Okurin, don't you remember us? The other added, It's Sensei. You really don't remember? Then it clicked, the name Okurin. It had been years since anyone called him that. Cue the nostalgic anime flashback music. He finally realized. These were the twin sisters from the cram school he used to work at during college. Ah, right. Ana Akari and Ana Nanako, wasn't it? Nanako beamed and pressed close to him. Sensei, you remember us. Okaya awkwardly coughed. You've grown up, Nanako. The gal, Akari, grinned and teased. That's right. She's a G-cup now, Sensei. My man just wanted dinner, not a jump scare measured in cup sizes. Okaya blushed. Don't say unnecessary things. But Akari wasn't done. By the way, I'm an F-cup. My sister's just a little too big, but I'm plenty large myself. Keep that in mind. Bro's trying so hard not to sin right now. He's basically fighting a spiritual boss battle. Okaya sighed. Well, you haven't changed at all, have you? Indeed, they hadn't. The same playful energy from 10 years ago. He sat them down in the living room. But seriously, how did you two even find where I live? So yes, too. Don't underestimate the great detective Akari. Nanako, blushing, added, We just remembered your address. Okaya nearly dropped his cup. Wait, you followed me home from cram school back then? Nanako nodded guiltily. I'm sorry, I knew it was wrong. Akari laughed. But what are you saying? You were the most enthusiastic one? Who won? These girls have been stalking Sensei since the PS2 era.
FBI, open up!
As the chaos settled, Akari noticed tears in Okaya's eyes. Sensei, what's wrong? Why are you crying? He smiled faintly. I don't know. Maybe it's nostalgia. They both called him Sensei again, and for a moment he felt warmth instead of heartbreak. Trying to lighten the mood, he said, Anyway, since we're reunited, let's have a drink. But his hands were trembling, and the cola spilled right onto Nanako's skirt. Accidental cola on the skirt moment unlocked. Bro, fate's trying to get you canceled. Akari smirked. That's good. As Akari smirked, she teased her sister. Geez, sis, Just by touching hands with your beloved sensei, you're turning red like a maiden. How pure can you be? Nanako bowed her head, flustered. Yeah, I'm sorry, sensei. Okaya simply patted her head with a gentle smile. It's fine. It's fine. Just be careful next time. Then he paused, realizing this was an old habit from when he taught her years ago. A couple years ago. Sorry if that made you uncomfortable. Nanako shook her head quickly. It's not like that. I actually felt relieved. Akari broke the mood instantly. Anyway, sensei, can I borrow your shower? Sure, Okaya replied. I'll show you the bathroom. She grinned mischievously. Oh? Maybe my sister and I should go in together. You want to join us, sensei? Then with a wink she added, just kidding. Okaya sighed. Stop talking nonsense and go take your shower. I'll prepare some clothes for you. Akari pouted. Akarin, you're so boring. You could at least act a little excited. This man is surrounded by temptation and still chooses the path of the monk. Bro deserves a sainthood. As Okaya sat alone for a moment, he thought, oh wow, what a day. My wife cheats on me with my junior, and now 2 high school girls, my former students, no less, show up at my house. And it's is this life or a soap opera? He's not wrong. At this rate, he's one dramatic twist away from getting his own Netflix adaptation. Still, despite the absurdity, he felt something. Loneliness. Maybe that's why he didn't kick them out immediately. Then suddenly, sensei, we have a big problem. He turned around and nearly choked on his drink. Both girls stood there almost naked. The washing machine isn't working, sensei. What should we do? Bro just got hit with a full frontal plot twist. Literally.
It should have been me, not him! It's not fair!
Completely flustered, Okaya stammered. Why? You girls, what are you doing? Akari shrugged. You surprised? Sorry, but it's actually broken. He threw them some clothes, trying to cover his face. Here, put these on. Akari caught them and grinned. Come on, Akarin, isn't this the part where you're supposed to peek? It's a rom-com standard. You know. Somebody get this girl out of the script before she causes a YouTube age restriction. Okaya groaned. What are you talking about? I won't get aroused by children. Bold words for a man being visually assaulted by physics-defying anime anatomy. Akari smirked again. Sabu smirked again. By the way, sensei, you did notice, right? Even without bras, my sister's breasts still hold their shape perfectly. Don't be stupid, he snapped, looking away, red as a tomato. Nanako added shyly. True though, the washing machine really is broken, so we have nothing to wear home. Akari sighed dramatically. I guess that means we're staying here tonight. We can't go home naked, right? Okaya panicked. No, having minors stay at a man's house is way too problematic. Akari's eyes filled with fake tears. So you're really going to throw out 2 innocent high school girls into the night? Okarin? He froze. As much as he wanted to argue, she wasn't wrong. They were beautiful, and the world outside could be dangerous. Bro's moral compass is spinning faster than a fidget spinner right now. Even he thought, if I let them out this late, weird guys might bother them. But if I keep them here, that's bad too. Then Akari smirked and asked, Akarin, are you a virgin? Nanako gasped. So that? But Akari continued, I mean, you're not making a move on us or anything. Normally, any man would get excited by now. This girl's dialogue needs a Yupugunat attempt in real life to warning. Nanako apologized quickly. I'm sorry, sensei. My sister just says weird things. Okaya exhaled deeply. Still, she's not entirely wrong. Sending out girls this late, if something happens, I couldn't forgive myself. Nanako looked down. Then we'll stay at the laundromat nearby. But Okaya sighed. No, fine. You can stay here for the night. Both girls' eyes lit up. Really? We did it, sister. They hugged each other in pure joy, and just like that, Sensei unlocked the temporary roommates, Arc, Sinin. May the gods of self-control protect him. As for Okaya, he leaned back with a tired sigh. I don't even know why I said yes. The words just came out. Famous last words of every doomed protagonist. The scene shifts to a memory in Okaya's office. A coworker called out, Hey, Okaya, you know what they call you, the window seat editor. A window seat editor. Okaya frowned. What's that supposed to mean? His junior laughed. You always sit by the window, zoning out. No one even knows what you do all day. Okaya shot back, still here working overtime, huh? Not going home yet? You really go all in, huh? Congrats on your useless overtime. Okaya chuckled. It's not useless. The junior, Kasagawa, waved as he packed up. I'm off. Got a date with my girl tonight. She's crazy hot. Want to see a pic? Her name's Mai. Then Okaya's eyes shot open. It was just a dream. He sighed in his bed. That bastard, even in my dreams. As he got up and dressed, he wondered, should I let those girls sleep in my bed? Or, spoiler, no good decision ever starts with that question. Said. He walked out to the kitchen and froze. Akari was already up, wearing an apron and cooking. Good morning, sensei, she said brightly. Okaya blinked. What happened to your uniforms? Did they get ruined from the cola? She proudly pointed to the washing machine. A nope? I kicked it this morning and it magically started working. Certified anime repair technique. If it's broken, just kick it with confidence. Akari grinned. Anyway, look, I made breakfast for you. It was a surprisingly elegant breakfast. Buttered toast and coffee. As they sat down, Akari puffed her cheeks. You messed up, though. There was nothing in your fridge. I had to go to the store barefaced. Really? Okaya chuckled. She nodded. Yeah. By the way, your wife, she's seriously the worst. She doesn't cook, and she cheats. That hag's a failure as a wife and as a human being. Okaya blinked. Oh, wait. How do you even know my wife cheated? That froze Akari instantly. It's kinda. Never mind. She quickly shoved a plate toward him. Eat before it gets cold. Then she slid a coffee mug to him, smiling. Here you go. Iced coffee. No sugar, heavy milk, right? He stared at her in shock. You remembered that? She smirked. Of course. You always said cold coffee's the best in the morning. Man's getting hit with nostalgia, caffeine, and emotional healing all at once. Then she looked at him and said softly, Don't make that gloomy face, Okaya. Forget that woman already. And honestly, she was right. He hadn't done anything wrong. Akari leaned closer with a mischievous grin. Exactly. She's the one at fault. Forget her and move on. You could start fresh, like with me. I'm a total bargain, sensei. Comes with a twin sister included. A buy one, get one free but emotionally dangerous edition. She then yelled toward the other room. Still sleeping. Sis? Ugh, she's got such low blood pressure. I'll go wake her up. Okaya stopped her. Wait, I'm heading to work now. Akari blinked. It's Saturday, though? He explained. Editors don't get weekends off. He gave a tired smile. You might be right. As he put on his shoes, she suddenly bowed. Have a good day, Akarin. Then she leaned in and kissed him lightly on the cheek. A lucky charm for energy. See you soon, hubby. Bro got promoted from sensei to husband in under 12 hours. He muttered. I'll be back early. See you. It almost felt like they were already married. As he stepped outside, another voice called out, Sensei? It was Nanako, still in her pajamas, rubbing her eyes. Sensei, have a good morning. He smiled softly. Yeah, see you. Later that day, at the Takanawa company, his thoughts drifted back to Kasagawa, the junior who had provoked him that day. After pulling an all-nighter, Okaya had come home, forgetting to call Misie, only to find her in bed with Kasagawa. And when he confronted them, she blamed him. Fukenakiem. Imagine working overtime just to come home and find your coworker doing a team bonding with your wife. Kasagawa had always been good at charming people, especially women. With his sweet looks and fake politeness, everyone adored him. So when Okaya arrived at the office, determined to confront him, the editor-in-chief called him in first thing. Sorry to spring this on you so soon, Okaya, she said, but I want you to leave the Takanawa book label. He froze. Leave? Why? Editor-in-chief Junka, a woman, looked uneasy. There's a rumor going around that you're having an affair. Takaya blinked. Me, having an affair? Who started that nonsense? She sighed. Calm down. You're married, right? But apparently you're seeing someone else's partner from our label. That's not true, he shouted. Who told you that garbage? Spoiler, it's always the pretty boy villain. She hesitated. It was Kasagawa. He said he had proof. Okaya clenched his fists. Ecchi, believe him over me. Her face softened. It doesn't seem like the type to lie. At that moment, Okaya realized the rumors about her and Kasagawa must have been true after all. She blushed slightly, unable to meet his gaze. Okaya exhaled deeply. I see. In that case, it's fine. I'll quit this company. Wait, what? She said, shocked. You just meant leave the label, not resign, but Okaya just smiled sadly. It doesn't matter. You told me to leave, didn't you? So I will. Man just went through betrayal speedrun. Wife, coworker, boss, triple combo heartbreak, unlocked. Reconnecting. There is no need to quit the company, he replied. I'm fine. I'm leaving. Excuse me. At the rooftop, he was seething with anger. Damn it, he shouted, the words echoing through the cold air. Someone called out from behind. Hey now, don't shout like that. It was the deputy editor-in-chief Umatsu. Care to talk for a bit? He asked. After hearing Okaya's story, Umatsu sighed. So that's what happened, huh? No wonder everything felt off. A serious guy like you wouldn't have an affair. I told her that too, but she wouldn't listen to an old guy like me. Okaya looked at him and asked, a deputy editor-in-chief, you believe I didn't cheat? Of course, Umatsu replied. I can tell just by looking at you. You always stayed late, worked harder than anyone, and carried this department on your back. There's no way someone like you would cheat. I'm really grateful for everything you've done. Man, if bosses like this existed in real life, employee burnout would drop to 0 overnight. Sunan. This guy deserves the Best Manager in Anime award. Hearing that, Okaya's eyes welled up with tears. It was the first time someone believed in him since everything went downhill. Should I talk to the higher-ups for you? Umatsu asked gently, but Okaya shook his head. No, I'm already quitting. The deputy editor looked stunned. Really quitting? Yeah, Okaya said. I just don't want to be here anymore. Umatsu sighed. And after a pause, he made a bold offer. Hey, Okaya. If you're up for it, would you start a new label with me? Yes, I'm planning to leave here soon and start a new light novel company. Big light novel company? At this time? Yes, Umatsu said firmly. There's too much we can't do in big publishing houses. All the passion projects get shut down. And don't get me started on the weekend shifts. Going home in the morning like zombies, it's insane. We're supposed to be regular employees, not martyrs. Bros starting a revolution. Forget a My Hero Academia. This is a My Publisher Academia. Hearing that, Okaya suddenly remembered what Akari had said to him earlier. That's weird. You're a company employee and you don't get weekends off. Quit a place like that already. Seriously. He smiled faintly. You're right. Please, let me join you. And that's how Okaya found his new home. A new company, a fresh start, and maybe a new life. Later that night, he arrived home exhausted, ready to collapse. He flopped onto his bed, only to feel something soft and squishy. What the? It was none other than Nanako, peacefully sleeping under his blanket. My man just unlocked the most dangerous side quest in all of romcom history. Aki accidentally falls on sleeping girl. No save points available. Before he could move, she murmured his name in her sleep and wrapped her arms tightly around him. Buffo. Nanako? He stammered, frozen like a statue. Just then, Akari's voice came from the hallway. Okaren, you home? She peeked inside, saw them tangled together, and gave him a thumbs up. Oh no, not the thumbs up of misunderstanding. That's basically the anime version of a death sentence. Oh wait, you're totally misunderstanding. Okaya tried to explain, chasing after her. It's fine. Take your time, she teased, waving as she walked off. Wait. Damn it. Then Nanako woke up groggy. Makari-chan, you're so noisy. Huh? Oh no, he's back. Her sister grinned. You know he saw you sleeping in his bed, right? Nanako froze, her face turning redder than a stop sign. Hati, this isn't what it looks like. I swear. Every man in romcom history has said those words right before getting smacked with a pillow or frying pan. Akari smirked, but could it be that one Chan was doing naughty things in Okaya's bed? Bonk. Okaya immediately bopped her on the head. Don't bully your sister too much. He noticed the vacuum cleaner still on the floor. You were cleaning, weren't you? Thanks for that. Then he looked at Akari. And you! Don't tease Nanako too much either, she pouted. Fine. Anyway, dinner's ready. Let's eat. During dinner, Okaya took a bite and froze. This is amazing. Why is this so delicious? Akari smiled proudly. Well, I packed it full of love for you, Okaya. That's not butter you're tasting. My guy, that's affection and a little bit of danger. He looked nervous. Love, huh? She stood up. You think I'm joking? I studied cooking and everything, so I could seriously become your wife, Okaya. He was speechless. Akari smirked. You totally still see us as students, huh? Well, it's gonna be a long journey. Let's do our best, right, sis? Nanako, blushing, whispered, I'm sorry, what's up? It was just so tasty. I couldn't hear anything. Thank you, big sis. Oh, we're such a hopeless girl. Akari laughed, patting her. When divorcing her, he said flatly. Both girls jumped out of their seats. Ah yes, the universal rom-com moment. When the divorce papers hit the table and the background suddenly glows pink. He continued, I'm planning to file the papers as soon as possible. I've been trying to reach her all morning, but she's reading everything and ignoring me. Akari slammed her hands on the table. She's seriously the worst. Not just as a wife, she failed as a human being. He shrugged. And as for alimony, I might just let it go. Money stuff tends to drag on. Akari blinked. Well, you work at a big company, Okaya. You don't need that pity alimony cash anyway, he sighed. Actually, I quit. Both of them froze. Why? You quit? Their eyes widened. Why? He explained. The deputy editor invited me to start a new company. I've got enough savings to manage. It won't pay as much as before, but it'll be worth it. Kari smirked. Don't worry, Okaya. This second child bride will support the household. Nanako blushed, pointing at herself. And I'll be the first child bride. I'll save money and, do my best at night too. Bro, they're out here running a full-on wife audition. His ex can't compete at this point. He rubbed his temples. But putting that kind of talk aside, I have something to ask. Both sisters leaned in. What is it, Okaya? Should we help with it too? No, he said. I told you yesterday was the only night you could stay over. Then he looked at them seriously. What did you mean when you said you have nowhere else to go? Tell me the real reason you ran away from home. He paused, his voice softening. Hey, both of you, what do you mean that you have nowhere else to go? And just like that, the spicy rom-com turns into an emotional mystery. What could possibly make two sisters run to their teacher's house? We're about to find out.